Hey people, this is BIGBMH's take on Superman Part 3. This is the third and final part of my What Not to Do section of my Superman series. In this video I'm going to talk about why I think they should not revamp the character of Superman in the new movie. After the massive success of The Dark Knight, some people started to think, dark superhero movies are the way to go. I've heard kind of suggestions and rumors that people want to do like more dark and gritty take on Superman. No, just no. Dark and gritty works for Batman because that's who the character is. You can't just take one concept that applies to one character and hope that it works for a completely different character. I realize that a lot of people see Superman as old-fashioned and outdated, but you can't just change who the character is. You have to change the way you present him so that people see him in a new light and understand him better than they had before. On the road to Superman Returns, there were some people who wanted to drastically change Superman. Most of these ideas were
To give
really
you an
terrible.
idea of how some of this was
I've
going,
posted a
I'll
link
read
in
an
the
excerpt
description
from
so you can read about
the
some of
write-up of one of the failed Superman projects. Kevin Smith pitched to John Peters his story outlined in August 1996, in which Peters gave him permission to write a screenplay. However, Peters presented Smith with 3 rules, such as wanting Superman to wear an all-black suit, feeling the traditional suit was too faggy, not wanting to see Superman fly, saying that Superman would look like an overgrown Boy Scout. In order to deal with this, Smith wrote Superman flying as a red and blue blur in flight, creating a sonic boom every time he flew, and have Superman fight a giant spider in the 3rd act. Smith accepted the terms, realizing that he was being hired to execute a preordained idea. Peters and Warner Brothers forced Smith to write a scene involving Brainiac fighting polar bears at the Fortress of Solitude. And Peters wanted Brainiac to give Lex Luthor a space dog, stating, "Chewie's cuddly, man. You can make a toy out of him, so you've got to give me a dog." Smith claims this was because of the recent re-release of the original Star Wars trilogy, and claims that Peters wanted Brainiac's robot assistant Elron to be voiced by Dwight Yule, calling him a gay R2-D2 with attitude.
I'm not sure about the reliability of that write-up since it came from a Wikipedia article, but be sure to check out the link in the description to a video of Kevin Smith talking about his experience writing the Superman movie. It's informative and hilarious. Anyway, that John Peters approach to the Superman movie really shows a lack of respect for the character, and I think that kind of attitude really shouldn't be allowed anywhere near the production of a Superman movie. I've heard people say that they want to see Superman as more of a badass. Part of the appeal of the character is that he's, for lack of a better term, a good ass. I felt kind of stupid saying that, but you understand what I mean. I see Wolverine, to me, as like the ultimate badass superhero character, but Superman is completely different from that. With Superman, any portrayal of the character, his kindness and integrity has to shine through. So, I know this was a pretty short video, but my main point is that you have to respect and uphold the integrity of the character when you're making a Superman movie. This concludes part 3 and the What Not to Do section of the video series. Next time I'm going to start talking about what I want to see in the movie and how I think it should be done. So if you liked what you saw, please subscribe and tune in next time.